against SM Bululu, and that's a tough matchup for her. I mean, every time OJ's had the ball in that matchup, she's been able to dominate or either take her off the dribble or get a shot, and that's a difficult shot. I mean, when you look at, she's shooting that over a player that's 6'3" and able to get the lift to get that jump shot up, that's pretty impressive for the young player, the freshman.
Bululu had an outstretched hand in the face.
She
didn't do a bad job defending her. She was
defense.
right up on her. Solid defense, didn't foul, but an even tougher made shot by Uche Izoje. The freshman who's come alive as this game has progressed. Very slow start, but now 13 points, 6 of 12 from the floor, 8 rebounds.
Yeah, she's right around close to her averages at around 14 a game and 9.4 rebounds. But she's an impressive player. It's just been, I think, too much individual play for Syracuse in the second half that's made it difficult for them to cut into this lead. They got to 10, but they haven't looked much better. I mean, 5 at one point, but it's just been difficult due to the Wolves' defense.
Burroughs being disrupted defensively. 6 on the shot clock. Scott from beyond the arc. Ball batted around. Roberts comes away with it.
If you're trying to get back, that's what you can't let happen. You cannot let Louisville have a second chance, another bite at the apple.
Louisville also with some length and athleticism. They can get it done on the glass. 2 on the shot clock though for Roberts. And it's a shot clock violation indicated. Coach Walls kind of put his hands up, saying, hey, that hit the rim. You're watching CW Women's Hoops presented by Allstate. You're in good hands. Louisville also is a team, though, very good with their rebounding, as our officiating crew is going to take another look at that last play. Okay. Checking to see if it did touch the rim or not, whether or not it was a shot clock violation, as Coach Walls was pleading.
He was. But you said it, Louisville does have the rebounding advantage this afternoon, 35 to 26. And you see Roberts makes this release as the shot clock is winding down. It's tough, but it looks like it may have grazed the rim on the back end as it was going over the basket. Yeah, it may have hit that rim on the back end. Just a tough angle. I don't know if it's enough to definitively overturn that call, but maybe so. Maybe those cameras might be better than the ones I'm looking at.
The shading crew taking another look here. Don't forget, right after shot clock violation stays. Shot clock violation will stand. And again, there has to be clear evidence to overturn a call on the floor. And the initial call on the floor was a shot clock violation. And don't forget, coming up after this game, Duke SMU. The Blue Devils red hot, just taking down Louisville to remain unbeaten in ACC play. SMU hunting for an upset.
What a game that was. Louisville just fell short. And, coming out today after a loss like that and really just coming and dominating from the start of this game.
Ophelia from the top of the key. Burying the rebounds. Coach Walls actually after that loss. They gave up too many offensive rebounds. The team is usually strong on the glass. Barry with a great cut.
Barry, it's been all afternoon long. I said the team's all passing, finding the open man or woman, and setting them up for success.
Coach brought up some missed free throws that game against Duke, being a difference maker. Amari Berry actually had a chance to send it to overtime from the free throw line at the end of that game. Of course, we couldn't get it to go down. Burroughs can't get a baseline J to go down on the move. Out to Scott.
Sure, I think he keeps that line in this one. You see 18 assists for Louisville compared to only 5 for Syracuse in this game. I think play volume is 19 assists now for Louisville.
5 in the Syracuse's season average. Siegler cannot miss. Has surpassed 20 points. But Syracuse averages just under 15 and a half per game. So just not the ball movement you're used to seeing from Coach Jack Swat.
And that gets you in your flow. This just has not been a flow all afternoon for Syracuse. And you got to respond to defensive Louisville. They've just been in attack mode, been very aggressive out the gate, and making it very difficult for Syracuse to get buckets.
Louisville doing a good job as well, reducing the paint. They're 55% shooting from the floor compared to 39% for Louisville as Burroughs gets called for the foul. Coming up next, as soon as this game wraps up, number 17 Duke taking on SMU. Toby Fournier, the sophomore state, going to be taking the floor. That is right after this game wraps up, or at least shortly thereafter. 2 minutes after 2 o'clock Eastern time is when that game kicks off. So be sure to stick around for more ACC women's hoops action. Louisville going to get back in the win column after their first loss of ACC play to Duke in a hard-fought battle, 1-point game. Mentioned the Cardinals had the chance to send it to overtime, couldn't quite get it done. But the team has certainly come out ready to make a statement today.
And they usually do. Coach Walls always has teams after a loss, they come back to compete. 3-0 on the season, looking to go 4-0 after a loss this season.
In his 19 seasons at the helm, the Cardinals are 105-26 all-time following. Pretty good record. Scott flying through is fouled. The call for her second. 22 run here for Louisville as they've been able to really take control in this fourth quarter. They outscored Syracuse by just 3 in the third. Definitely a little bit more back and forth action, but 15-6 lead in this fourth. As you mentioned earlier, this has been a game of runs.
It has. And when you look at quarter by quarter, for the majority, Louisville's been dominant when they needed to be, especially in the first and the most important quarter, the fourth, when you want to close it out. They've taken this lead back up to 20. And it's been all because of heads-up defense and making the right plays and passing the basketball, moving it to look for the better shot.
Coach Walls able to utilize some of his bench. His redshirt freshman guard Reagan Bender just checked in, along with redshirt freshman guard Rebecca Graves, fellow Texas native. Didn't play last game against Duke. Neither of them did. But Louisville's depth, something that Coach Walls has really hung his hat on all season long. 4 players in double figures today, to the point about depth, but it's Siegler leading the charge with 22. The Syracuse team trying to get the answer.
They are. A lot of contact.
Yevgenia Kucher also just checked into the game and got called for the foul there.
Now what you want to do?
Gideon Damalo, Kimbawala at the free throw line here. Getting some minutes as Coach Jack also has leaned into her bench. Saw the same thing against Boston College. They're going to give some different players some opportunities. Sophomore guard Madeline Pitts, for example, career high, 4 made threes, had 12 points as well.
Right in that game, she played 14 out of her 15 players, so.
And everyone got on the score sheet,
They did.
which was also huge.
They did. And that's what you need, because you never know when somebody's number might get called, foul trouble, injury. You got to be prepared.
Both teams able to get some key minutes for their benches. Putra gets her own miss. Putra on the ground trying to retain possession. Cooper got her hands on it as well. Ball will stay here with the Cardinals. 16-second difference here between the game clock and shot clock before the final buzzer. Louisville looking to close out an emphatic bounce-back win. 16th straight 20-win season under Coach Walls. Looking for their 22nd win of the season. Ball on the floor. Syracuse with the turnover. Felia. Shot clock off now. Felia turning on the Jets goes to the ground and is fouled.
Yeah, that's a tough play.
For those of you joining us loss for SMU at number 17 Duke. We'll send you to live coverage on the CW right after we conclude this game here in Syracuse. That is coming your way momentarily after Louisville, the number 6 team in the country, wraps up this massive win and a bounce-back statement after their loss to Duke on Thursday. Coach Walls complimenting his team's fight after a slow start in that game. Instead, it was the Cardinals who got off to a hot start today. 28-6 lead in that first quarter. That's always going to be tough for Syracuse to be able to overcome.
Yeah, it was a gut punch, and they came out of the gate hot, aggressive, and that's what you need to do after a loss. If you want to get a win on the road, you got to come out hot. Louisville did that this afternoon.
The final buzzer sounds, and that's all she wrote here in Syracuse, New York. The number 6 Louisville Cardinals get the 20-point win over the Syracuse Orange, snapping a 3-game losing streak for the home team. Louisville, meanwhile, bounces back from the loss to Duke. They will face Wake Forest next on Thursday, while Syracuse is at Pitt on Thursday, February 12th. Let's take a look at today's player of the game, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Progressive offers 24/7 protection when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle. Learn more at progressive.com. No surprise here to see Laura Siegler fouling as the player of the game.
Look at those stats. 10 of 13 from the field, 22 points. And she was just impressive all afternoon long, especially I think that big shot right there when Syracuse was making a run. She cut into it with that baseline J. So she had a great afternoon.
Siegler with 22 points to lead the Cardinals. 4 players in double figures. Amari Berry with 15 off the bench. McKinley Randolph with 15. And then Tashiana Roberts with 12, as the depth was on display once again for this Cardinals team. Closing out the win 84-65, rather, nearly a 20-point victory for the visitors. As we take a look at the upcoming schedule for this Louisville team, still getting ready for March. Of course, the ACC tournament getting underway in the first week of March. They've got Wake Forest, Florida State, Virginia, a game that you can watch right here on the CW. Joining us now is the Louisville leading scorer, senior forward Laura Siegler. Hello. Thank you for the time. Congratulations on the 22-point performance for you and a big bounce-back win here for your Louisville squad. What do you feel like was the biggest key today for the way your team came out, especially really seeming like you wanted to make a statement?
Yeah, I think, the last loss was really tough on us, and we talked a lot about how we came out in the first quarter. I think we did a great job today coming out, just playing hard. And I think that was really something we tried to come back to, just playing hard and being the tougher team. We went away from it, a little bit, but then we found our way back, and I think it was a really important win today. Syracuse is a really, really good team, and we know it's going to be a really tough game today, so I'm really happy that we came away with a win.
28-6 start to the game, not bad. 17-9 fourth quarter, strong close. Laura, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it. Congrats, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll wrap it up here from Syracuse, New York. The final score, 84-65. Louisville gets the dub. For Phil and Stokes, our entire crew, I'm Kyla Mills. Thanks for watching. Coming up next is SMU versus Duke. So long from the frigid tundra that is Syracuse.
Next, a hungry SMU squad faces off with sophomore Toby Fournier and number 17 Duke.
Oh, I like her game.
CW Women's Hoops, coming up next, only on the CW.
This week, it's back-to-back ACC action on CW Courtside Saturday. First, Georgia Tech heads to South Bend to battle with Notre Dame. Then, it's a showdown in the Dome when a dangerous SMU squad faces a tough road test in a clash with Syracuse. CW Courtside Saturday, this week at 12 Eastern, 9 Pacific on CW.
Crazy Town, how can I help you?
How are things at the office? Robbery, arson, let's go stay busy.
to see how they handle this SMU defense. SMU is tops in the league. They sit third in steals per game, and I thought that Louisville got a little exposed on that end when it comes to turnovers. We're going to see how they handle SMU's defense today.
SMU tries to shock the ACC today, and they got someone in Zara King who's got a 40-piece this season.
I just want to nickname her Butter because she is smooth with the rock, and she's always looking to attack. She's still learning. Her decision-making in traffic has got to get better, but the makings of a superstar are there. She's going to be put in some tough situations. I'm excited to see how she grows through those. And on the other end, you've got Riley Nelson for Duke. She's a field-type player, so it's important she gets going early in this. When she was impressive at Louisville, had the game-sealing rebound. She was consistent, and her defense still is a work in progress. I want to see how she does on that, and she's a solid performance tonight.
Alrighty, that's the game plan for the Blue Devils. Thank you for watching the CW's Pre-Tip. Brought to you by the Chase Freedom Unlimited Card. How do you cash back? Opening tip from Cameron coming up.
Alright, huddle up! Got some wisdom I want to share.
Cool whistle you got there.
Need your minds, not your voices. You guys want to hear the secret to becoming a coach or not? Greatest cash back of all time.
Okay, let's hear it, Coach Cashman.
You ready? If you can dream it, you can cash back on it. Let it sink in.
So you're saying I can cash back on everything?
Are you a good student or am I a great coach? This is one of them. Cash back like a pro with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more with yours.
Home and auto insurance.
Okay. Any other ideas?
Bundling your home and auto insurance for round-the-clock protection with Progressive.
Okay, more ideas. Anything goes.
Sacrifice.
That's the one. Okay, great.
Like how you don't have to sacrifice great coverage to save on insurance when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
I heard bathtub.
A man who works hard sweats hard.
Old Spice rider fights sweat, so coach thought I was slacking. So I trained with my Old Spice, and I became the best player ever. Sometimes a man must overcompensate.
When you're ready for spring break, emphasis on the break. It matters where you stay. Book your spring break now. Hilton, for the stay.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin, thanks to Skyrizi.
Most people achieved clear skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free. And many were completely clear, even at 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Welcome to CW Women's Hoops, presented by Allstate. You're in good hands. SMU and number 17 Duke here at Cameron Indoor Stadium. Let's take a look at today's keys to the game. Brought to you by Skyrizi. Tab, what you got?
Well, for SMU, I think it's going to be important. Defensive disruption. They're sitting third in the league in steals and in steals per game. Try to do some things on that end to try and turn Duke over. And then for Duke, the first quarter attack. Don't give this SMU team life. Put them away early and establish your style of basketball.
Starting lineups brought to you by Gillette, the best your game can get. No Pauline in Paris for SMU. Her ankle on Thursday, she's day-to-day. So it is Jazzy Gibson for the starting lineup for the sixth time this year. Same five for Duke as they seek their 15th straight win. They haven't lost to an ACC team in their last 19 opportunities. Off we go on a super Sunday afternoon in Cameron. Duke and SMU for just the third time. The Mustangs making their first ever trip to this iconic basketball haven. And despite Seth Trimble's
Do rock, paper, scissors, eat.
one Duke team in hoops that's still perfect in ACC play. And it's Carol Lawson's Lady Devils. Their first
Rock,
shot
paper,
off the
scissors,
mark
shoot.
from Taina Bear.
That you forgot? I need Jordan. Look, when I fight, I'm gonna open my nail and fight them so my nail can scratch them.
Yeah, you see the double team came over right away to Toby Fourier, and she had an issue against Louisville with a few travels in that one. Just got a little happy feet. Watch her tonight with that.
Duke with their best start to ACC
Bye,
season
guys.
since they started.